Oh shit, my mic's not muted.
Yo, pussy, yo, pussy, yo, pussy, yo.
Come on your lips, come on your lips. Now it's time to come on your lips.
Drippin'.
Hey, 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 look at
Drippin'.
you. Hey, hey, you okay?
Drippin'.
Is he on
There
deafened?
he is. He is on deafened.
Yo.
Take two, action.
Welcome to part 2 of episode 1 of DogHouse podcast.
It's not part two.
Part two of episode
Part
Part
2,
two.
attempt number
Attempt
2.
two.
Attempt
Number
two.
Number
two.
two.
We failed.
We
we
went through
failed.
some technical difficulties on the first one.
Terrible. Apparently, the piano music was louder than the audio of us
I
speaking.
still think our audio is kind of quiet. Can you raise it?
Nope.
I'm on full volume. I could barely hear ourselves.
Okay, I will solve
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty quiet.
I will
Do we,
solve
have
the
to,
problem.
do we have to go for a
right
take
now.
3?
Oh no.
Listen.
That's too much. That's too much.
Hello?
Actually, that's good. That's good.
No, it's good.
We
That's
gotta work out the
perfect.
kinks. It's okay if we do it live.
Okay,
This is
the
learning
audio-
experience.
Is good now, folks.
That's all right. We're
We'll
good.
do it
Spo,
live.
Spo, you're into some kinks? Well,
So
we're
we
gonna start talking
we got
about
no
it.
no no
Hold on.
relax, relax.
Relax.
We got 5 dogs in here.
6.
We gotta
We got
we
5
gotta
dogs.
introduce
No, we got
ourselves.
We got
Spo's
5
thinking
dogs.
about a 6th,
You can't
so
count.
we're gonna have to get
What
right
do you
into
mean,
this
Trev?
one.
There's
There's
5
6
of
viewers.
us.
Is that what the dogs are? Who's the
No.
dog? Are we the dogs?
We are the
We
dogs.
are the
We're the
dogs.
dogs.
We are
Makes
the
more
dogs.
sense. That makes
And
more
our
sense.
viewers are the puppies.
No, that's gay as fuck.
Oh yeah, man. Maybe we don't call
There's the
them
cockroaches on the right side of the
Spo,
screen.
I
They're the
bet you like the
cockroaches.
puppies.
Bottom right.
Look, we're gonna have to talk about it.
Okay. All
All
right.
Let's
Who are the
introduce
dogs?
ourselves, folks. From
Folks.
bottom up, we got who's
Who the
V.
fuck is at the bottom?
All right. Hey guys, welcome to the DogHouse. My name is Vinny. I was dropped on my head as a child. I had severe brain damage. I stutter
I don't think
often.
that's true.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
think he's
And,
lying. I don't think it's
I
true
think he
either.
might be lying.
Hey, that's okay. It's for the
All right.
viewers to find out along the way.
Who
Next,
the fuck
Alright.
is viewing this? We have 8 views already.
all right,
Who's next?
because we're famous. Next,
Wait,
next.
Listen,
it's Trevor's
I
next.
know.
Come
I'm
on,
just Trevor.
disability.
Oh,
Go.
I'm just Trevor.
He's Trevor.
That's
He's
all I
that
got.
guy's. He's ginger and he's got a big forehead. All right, let's
I'm
go, Spo.
alcoholic.
I'm Spo. I like furry
Beastars.
hentai.
He likes hentai. That guy.
We'll get into that in a second.
All right. I'm Griffin, and I have a stutter.
True. That one's true.
That
Make
one's
fun of
true.
him in chat for it, please.
Please make fun of me.
Yeah, just be prepared for the consequences when he cries.
Stop linking your own Twitch in chat, Trevor.
Trevor, I'm about to ban you from the fucking world. Alright. I'm Clark, and I have Down syndrome. Thank you for coming out.
Ah, funny.
Okay,
Follow me on Twitter.
fuck you.
No.
Fuck you and your Twitter, Griffin. Alright,
I think Reed's
we had
watching the
lost a
stream.
viewer already.
Oh,
we,
no.
we went
No, he-
down. We were at 9, now we're at 8.
Don't worry about the
We
viewers.
were at 9?
We.
Hey,
That's
Hey,
all
I
we
just
care
want to
about is
say
viewers.
to the
We're
people
doing this for
watching,
money.
thank you for coming out to DogHouse Podcast, number 1, attempt 2. Thank you for
Take
coming
2.
out. Take 2, what the fuck it's called. Okay, I know Vinny wanted to talk about bestiality, so we're gonna throw the mic his way, Vinny. Let's come talk to us about this bestiality. Good talk.
Thanks,
Where
thanks for
is
showing
Vinny?
up.
Been
Is he
hyped up for
gone?
so long.
All right,
Thank
I
you, Vinny.
couldn't hear anything because I had the stream running. I heard you guys, and I heard the clip that I just took of Spolex furry hentai, so I had to publish that one. Anyway, what are we talking about here today?
We're talking about bestiality because we knew you
Bestiality.
wanted to talk about that. You're
Oh, I'm
into
very
it.
intrigued on the
Yeah,
subject.
you're very
So,
very much into it.
from what I hear, we have a special dog in the house tonight. Can we get a shout? Woo woo, Spo! Spo's a very special dog in the house, and he has some topics to bring our way. So first thing he's gonna want to talk about is please answer my following question: why do you feel like you have changed as a human watching these non-humans have sex in an animated form.
I haven't changed it at all.
Wolf and
Do they
rabbit.
actually have sex?
So
in
you're
the
saying
show?
you've never changed it?
No,
at all?
they
You
don't have
always
sex.
like this?
Griffin, yes,
Dude.
they do.
I'm not gonna sit here and defend how weird it is because it is a weird show, but I will say personally that I was not at all attracted to the events taking place.
I heard the
I
opposite.
heard in the middle of the show, and you could have very easily backed out. Is this
For
true?
those who don't know what we're talking about, there's a show on Netflix called Beastars, which may or may not include two animals having sexual intercourse.
So
That
they
is
do?
besides No, they don't. They almost do, but they don't.
That's what
Okay.
that's what they
don't
want
at
us
all.
to
From
think.
all right. Can I read the description of
about?
Haru? Haru, a third year, is a lone member of Cherry Tun's gardening club, and general outcast of the school due to her sexual promiscuity. As a white dwarf rabbit, and then I'm just gonna put a dot dot dot. We're just gonna move on to the interesting part. She feels that having sex is the only way she can feel in control of herself. Spoke, do you relate to this rabbit at all?
Clark, you
No.
on time? Can you can I
The
type
only
in chat?
affiliation I have, the only emotional connection I have to the show is the fact that I watched it. That is all I have to say on the
How
matter.
long ago did you watch it?
Bold,
Like fucking 2 months
bold
ago.
statement.
How'd
Did you ever
feel?
try to stop watching it?
Yeah.
Have you
But
found
you
that
couldn't
you're
help it. The feeling, the views, the visuals of the animals banging
I
back
feel like
and
I'm getting
forth.
interrogated here, dude. This is not. I think we should move on.
We're just
Move
trying
on
to
to
make
what?
conversation.
Move on. Did the
I got-
rabbit
We
move
just
on?
got there.
There was no moving on.
I don't know why you're not
There
going
was
after
only there was only
another special dog
penetration.
we have
Because-
in this
Can we give him a
Twitch.
shout? Woo woo, Clark.
Clark
Shut up with
yes,
you.
also
with
was
this
I
nonsense.
watch
the-
anime, and I watch
Yeah.
V-Stars. I watched it.
Clark, can you
Let's
tell
go.
us on a
Be
scale
strong,
from 1
Clark.
to 10?
7
How
out of
weird.
10.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
Hey,
have it, ladies and
Trevor,
gentlemen.
What?
I have a question for you specifically.
Oh, God.
Ginger
Here
fuck.
we go.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate sex?
I wouldn't know.
You heard it here first. Trevor's cherry is nice and plump.
Trevor is a
Everyone's
virgin.
here is.
I repeat,
Any females watching, please
Trevor
slide
is a
into my
capital
DMs.
B virgin.
Please join the doghouse. Be our special dog in the pound so that we can give you the pound.
Please, I can't with you.
You know, I just realized that this name kind of sets us up to be a little questionable.
What do you mean?
That's fine. We are a.
You know,
We're a
Doghouse.
questionable
Doghouse.
group of individuals.
What's wrong with
No.
Doghouse?
We're just
How could you
rookies.
not be intrigued?
We're just rookies.
Tell
on the
us. Let
Griffin
me
over
pick
here.
your brain. What's wrong with Doghouse?
I don't. What's in a doghouse?
Everything.
Oh,
Dogs
bones?
are-
When Spo sees a wolf now, he just thinks of sexual activity. That's the problem.
I feel like I'm being attacked here.
Spoke.
The
We're all
fucking bunny was
rookies.
being attacked when the wolf was fucking jumping all over her on the hotel bed.
Griffin
It
is
was
the only one that
consensual.
had a podcast.
So it was sex.
Oh, I have been on a podcast before, actually.
No, let's talk
Yeah.
about that.
So
How bad was it?
It's a BWB Wiffle Ball podcast. hosted
I
by
don't
your
remember
cherry.
what the podcast was called. It's
Of
probably something
course.
like the official Wiffle Ball podcast or something like that, or like Wiffle Ball like America,
Wiffle Ball America. Go check it out. iTunes, Spotify. There you go.
iTunes Wiffle Ball America.
No Spotify.
It,
So what did you talk
it might
about
be
on
on
the podcast?
Spotify. I don't know.
You think they
I
told
honestly never listened to it, except for when it was like played to me by like
They
other
talked about
people.
they talked about soccer.
Yeah.
Funny
That's a
joke.
good one. That's fair.
So we were on this podcast, me and our mutual friend Parker.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to interrupt you for a second. I am seeing things on Clark's screen share right now.
I am
that are
also
disturbing
seeing
me.
I
Alright,
don't know why,
continue.
but
I'm
He's-
concerned that he's been playing like Fortnite Death Sounds.
he has been playing Fortnite sounds.
Are you putting them on the fucking?
I mean, you put it on the screen. Yep, there it is.
Yo, there he is. You see that guy?
On the can you please stop playing those sounds?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was going through.
You hear that?
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Of
moron,
course, of
dude.
course.
Oh, it's actually not going through.
This podcast was actually like recorded like in my bedroom over Skype.
Wait, when the fuck did you guys do this podcast?
I don't
You guys,
remember.
could be, you guys could be some pioneers if you think about it.
It must have been like 7th or 8th grade.
Do you think it was the first ever podcast? Did you start a movement?
I cannot
You
say
think
that
you
it
were
was
an
the first
inspiration
ever
to America?
podcast. It might have been.
Do you think
But I
you're an
cannot make
inspiration to
that
America,
statement.
Griffin? Is that what you're trying to say?
All I know is that our episode of the Wiffle Ball podcast was the best one that they ever did.
Griffin, can I ask you a very serious question?
Uh-huh.
If you had to be a part of
What
anal
the fuck is
sexual
this guy doing?
intercourse with another man,
Yeah.
would you rather give it for the first
What are you
99
gonna put into that?
or take it for the last 1%?
Vinny, what's the point? What's the need?
So I can. I don't understand how my options are different in this.
So you have to pound this man for 99% of the
right.
experience and not experience the end at all, or you could just only be at the end and take the load. But it's going to be very brief. But you're still taking the load. Like
I think I'd rather give it for 99%.
Griffin's here for the journey. It's
Wait,
about
you know,
when
I
learning
just
to
don't
love.
think
No,
that I
I'd,
want to
I'd rather,
my
I'd
ass
rather,
that
I'd
badly.
fucking give it rather than take it any day.
Yeah, exactly.
But think
I
about the
would wanna
last
take it.
1%.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
but
you're
then
still gonna
that's it.
come
No,
in your
you're
fucking
getting-
ass.
you're
I
getting
also don't want to
So
dick
you'd
suck
rather
in my
just
ass,
sit
like, no
there
matter
for like
how
a full
short it is.
10-minute period just going.
If
Who
you
said
close
anything
your eyes,
about 10
you can just
minutes?
pretend it's a girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It probably feels like just as good.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Let's add some stipulations, Griffin. What about a fresh hot shit?
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
What do you mean a fresh hot shit?
You either
Like
took the
during?
fresh hot shit and you're feeling good, or your cock is burning right now because you're doing it in the 99%.
Yeah.
As Reed Thanos slides across the screen.
Oh my god, dude. This is it. Why did we give him this power to create the scene, dude?
I think he's doing a great job, personally. I'd like to see more.
Hold on.
I
Oh,
kind of
yeah, I
like how
think
the Fortnite guy and the dog are like dancing in unison.
oh yeah.
And now that I'm looking at that, I can't think of
Yeah,
anything
I
else.
cannot take my eyes off that now.
We
You're
were having
welcome,
a
viewers.
good conversation there about bullshit.
About actual
So-
shit, not bullshit.
If I
Yeah,
so you're
yeah,
saying
about
that if
actual shit.
the person
Please
who-
put the Quran grew on.
who like I was giving it to was taking a shit as I was doing it?
No. Just came off of a fresh hot shit. Like, still steamy, a little bit of
Oh,
crud in
yeah.
there.
Okay.
The crust.
Some of it's crusting up, some of it's still liquidy
I don't know
form.
if this is the path we should take for this podcast.
May I ask you a follow-up question?
I don't know. Is this what we want?
I don't
Are
know.
we, are we getting this sexual?
I like
I don't.
it.
I
You
think
like
Vinny's
it,
trying to be a
Griffin?
little too edgy, dude. I don't know what's going on.
You think
Vinny,
so?
can I
Alright,
ask you
Spo, what
a
are we talking
follow-up
about
question
next?
then?
What's
Well,
something
Griffin
mainstream
had
we could talk
had
about?
a little
Yeah,
story about some girl
Griffin
issues he's
did.
having.
Oh, I
Alright,
did have
Griffin,
that.
tell us about this black girl you've been pounding.
Oh my god. You
She's,
say that like it's a bad thing, Vinny Spoto. Is that a bad thing,
Whoa,
Vinny Spoto?
whoa. Who said anything about it being a bad thing, Peter Spizzato?
First of all, she's
Half.
biracial, and second of all,
Nothing
I
wrong
have-
with that.
very much not.
Across the face.
No, I haven't.
With your
that
fucking
either.
close to
No, I haven't.
Okay, we're dropping viewers by the seconds. We were at 9 and we're at 5 now, and I think it's just us
We're
now.
down to one, who's like not us.
It's been just us. I don't think we had
There's
any
5
new
of
persons
us
in
in
viewer
the
list.
Discord, and there's 5 people viewing.
I've
Oh,
been
we're
looking
at
at the
6.
viewers
fuck.
list and
We
We
every
can't
single
do it
one
for the
here.
views. We got to do it for the passion.
Do it for
I'm
the
here
fine,
for
passion.
the
fine.
passion. I'm ready. No one else
I'm here
is
for the
saying
passion,
nothing.
too.
I'm
I
over
am
here.
ready for the
Okay.
passion.
I'm giving us topics left and right, just like
Those
Griffin
topics
feeding his
are not-
punches to
Your
his black
topics are a little
girlfriend.
out there.
Your topics, I don't think we could fucking ride those out very long.
All right. Let's talk
And
about
that's not
riding
even the
something
girl that
out.
I was talking about here.
Oh, who are we
that,
talking about? Intrigue us.
that ship has sailed.
Oh, she's gone.
What kind
Outta
of
here.
shit? Yacht? Canoe?
The Costa Concordia?
Is it a
Uh,
slave ship?
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
What's that
Wrong.
supposed to
Wow.
mean?
Oh my
Wow.
Wow.
That's terrible. I
It's
can't
just the
believe
type of
that.
shit-
Why would you say that?
That guy's gone. That
You
guy's,
think that's
that guy's
funny?
out.
Wow. Oh.
Well,
Was that
Well,
funny?
Did I just get timed out? Who did that?
how do you feel about
I think I
yourself,
lagged
Spell?
out.
I think that was a
Are
good
you-
joke.
I did not care for that joke.
All right, you guys are being too soft.
Yeah, I'm soft right now.
Yeah, I am pretty soft, not gonna lie.
I'm also soft.
All right, Griffin, tell the fucking story. Let's go.
I don't even have much of a story, honestly. I
Okay,
was just
but
like,
you said before we started doing this, what does this girl want from me? Or I don't know what this girl wants, or some bullshit like that.
oh yeah.
Explain
So
yourself.
I've been talking to this girl, for a few weeks now.
What's her nationality?
Why does that matter?
Fuck, I don't know.
Well, I'm just curious because he has a track record.
Track record
mean-
of what?
I mean, I don't know what her nationality is.
What is her? Where's her family from?
The
Why
United
does that matter,
States, I
Spo?
guess.
Bro,
Why
like,
does that
Europe?
matter?
like grandparents.
Somewhere in Europe, I would
Oh,
assume.
Okay, you passed the test.
Why?
Alright.
Why? Past what test, Bo? Like, I don't even know what
What
you're
The
talking
test
Europe
are you
about.
test.
talking about
The
here?
Europe test. The test to see if they're European or not.
Why does it matter if
Obviously.
they're European or not?
It's just something I'm curious about.
Alright, Griffin, go on with your story.
And yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a bit of an awkward guy. I'm not the best at snapping back and forth, but
You
You
shoot
fooled
the shit
me.
with the girls.
You fooled me, Griffin.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
I like know that it comes across like I have a whole bunch of sex and I just like know what I'm doing. But,
That's what I've always thought.
yeah.
I thought that's why they called you.
I heard
GP
ever
then.
since you moved to Texas, you've been pulling puss.
Well,
Way to dox him.
Hear that here. Griffin
You
lives
hear
in
that?
Texas.
29 months out,
Go
mate.
fucking find them.
yeah, the
Oh my god, don't say that.
Who the fuck is watching this?
You
This
never
is
know.
forever gonna be
I
on
have no
Twitch.
idea.
Forever on Twitch. Remember
And
that.
it's going on YouTube.
And
We
it's
do
going
have
on
one
YouTube.
viewer.
No, we don't.
so
Yeah, we do.
yeah.
Oh,
They've been
so
coming
anyway.
off and on.
Yeah, I think we're not doing good work here.
Congratulations.
We're gonna have to get something straight here. You're gonna have to fix your language, all right? It's gonna have to be viewer
Yeah.
appropriate. We can't be talking about the S-word ships. They can't be sailing around here. We don't float that way, okay?
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Is this guy? Someone type in chat now.
Okay, who?
This
Why do you
is
think you're in
not,
charge or something?
No, I'm talking to the guy.
This guy thinks he's in charge. What do you command the S-words, huh?
I'm talking
So
to the
anyway,
dude.
let's keep the conversation flowing.
Let's keep
guys.
the
We don't
conversation
talk
flowing,
chat.
Griffin. Flowing all the way. Let's go. Let's hear it every day.
We don't
Every
talk
day,
to
all day.
chat. Who the hell are we here? Anyway,
What are we, streamers?
yeah, what are we streamers? No, this is a podcast.
I'm freezing.
Basically, I just don't know what she wants from me. Like,
What is the context of that statement? Like,
well,
Why,
she's like,
My bad. Keep
she's a
talking.
senior, right? So, like, she'll be leaving in a few months, right?
where's she going to college? UT?
I don't know. I haven't asked.
That's
See, that would
probably
be
a
a
conversation starter.
good conversation starter.
Maybe she wants a little bit of the Griffmeister
Maybe.
before she
Griff
goes
dog.
off
A
to
little bit of the
college.
Griff dog.
So, like,
Holy
oh,
shit. What the
Yo,
fuck was
who's
that?
guy?
so based on that, like, information, I'm feeling like she
Yo,
just
what
wants
is
like
this?
a fun, like,
What
summer
am I seeing
thing.
here?
You know what
What
I'm
the
saying?
fuck is that?
Make it come out of the dog's
okay,
ass.
but what is she saying? Like, is she obviously flirting with you, or is
No,
she
put
like?
it
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
the dog,
yeah,
like
yeah.
stemming out of the right side dog.
I've been told by your friend that she's into me, so there's no like doubt.
So
Here.
then you gotta fucking just get into action.
She's into
Yeah,
it.
I know, but I
Like, what do you guys
also
talk about on a normal basis?
we just sort of talked about the everyday's goings on.
Make
I'm
it nice
kind
and
of
small.
waiting for like quarantine to be
Like,
over.
hide it behind the
to, like,
head. Hide
do
the stem
anything,
behind
but
the
we're
head of
also
the right
kind
side.
of running out of time.
So here's the thing.
Well, if quarantine doesn't end, she's not going off
You're
to
saying,
college.
what does this girl want? But you just said that her friend told you what she wanted.
Well, all her friend told me was that she was into me. I
Yeah.
mean, I
Then
don't
you
know
know
in
what
what
she wants, dude.
context.
She wants the
That's
fucking
good.
griff cock.
Yeah. But I want to
Okay.
know like if she wants something more than that or not, because I don't know if I really, you know.
I'm sure if she's going away to
Griffin's
college,
looking for
in
a
couple
wife.
months, she's not down.
Is this
for
her
a date.
tag in the top right of the stream?
He's
Is
looking
that,
for
is that our
long-term.
signature photo?
I am
Yeah.
not looking for a wife. That's not. The like fun summer thing sounds fantastic to me.
Griffin's looking for a one-night stand,
Not a one night stand, but like a continual.
a friends with benefits situation,
I don't know if even
buddy
friends with
per se.
benefits is the right words.
A
Just
fuck
like
buddy per se,
maybe.
summer fling per se.
Yeah. Summer fling.
So that's like repeated offenses.
Yeah,
Okay.
but also with like parts of a relationship. I guess.
Ignore that. There's nothing there.
I don't know. So we'll just like figure that out as it goes, I guess.
This could be a fucking storyline that we follow on the podcast.
Oh yeah, I can give you guys updates.
Very nice. Moving on.
Moving on.
Anyone else have anything to talk about?
I guess we never really got to the wiffle ball thing.
Hold on a second.
Well, you
I
didn't go to
have
Wiffle
here
Ball
on my
podcast.
notes. I have here on my notes that
We already did this. We already did this.
slavery abolished.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Can we get a round of applause for the abolishment of slavery?
Spo, you're already live on a clip. talking
okay.
about
Am I
slave
telling
ships.
this story?
Are you guys not clapping for the abolishment
I
of
think
slavery?
clapped, I
Clark would
clapped.
probably tell this story the best.
I don't think anyone else clapped.
I'm
I
clapping
clapped.
right now.
Spo, is that you? And anime bunny.
Clapping cheeks. Spo, Peter Spizzato.
Anime
I
bunnies,
don't
Beastars.
like being harassed for a whole fucking 30-minute podcast. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
30 minutes.
If we don't
We've
have
been
Harassment
live.
for
We've
30
been
minutes.
live for like almost 30 minutes now, probably.
We've been live for 30 minutes? No
There's
way.
no
I'll
chance.
tell you what, I gotta go get some peanut butter
For what, Vinny?
for eating.
Just peanut butter
Peanut
by
butter?
itself?
And a spoon.
Oh my god, dude.
I do that.
Yeah, who
What?
doesn't do that? What?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
not
I don't
weird.
like peanut butter.
Does that not make your mouth dry?
Oh, let's
No.
talk about this, Trevor. What foods do you like?
I
Chicken
like a
fingers
lot
and
of foods.
pizza. And
How do you
pasta
not
with
like
butter.
peanut butter?
It's just not.
That's such a
It's not for
Midwest thing.
me.
Peanut butter. Get over yourself.
How am I
my
supposed to
God.
say it?
Peanut.
Peanut.
Peanuts.
Oh.
Peanut
What were you
butter.
trying to say?
Peanut.
Peanut?
Peanut
pe-
butter.
He said
I
peanut
don't
butter.
like peanut butter. Peanut butter's just not for me. I just don't like it.
I don't know how you eat that shit plain though. Doesn't that make your mouth dry?
No.
So like you don't put it on like a Ritz cracker or anything?
I mean,
Do you have like a jar of jelly next to you? and you just have two spoons?
do, but like sometimes I'm just like lazy and like want to eat
No,
it
like,
straight out of the
You just
fucking
have
tub.
one spoon, 2 jars.
I
You just
don't
have one hand.
eat
sounds
jelly
like,
straight out of the jar. That's not how it works.
But you eat the peanut butter, right? It's in your mouth, and then you put a little scoop of jelly in there with it.
Jelly and like peanut butter does like only good together when there's also bread like there too.
That's not true at all.
I don't like just jelly and
not all
peanut
bread.
butter.
But like you can't eat jelly and peanut butter by
But they go
itself.
together with all bread?
You have to have like something to slather it on, like a piece of white bread.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
lie
yeah.
to you.
Obviously.
I've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What?
Then how do you know you don't like peanut butter?
I've had like a Reese's cup and stuff.
Reese's cups are really sweet. I feel like
Terrible.
Those aren't.
go make one right now.
That's like
You think I
shitty
got
like
peanut butter and jelly in my
manufactured like
house?
peanut butter too.
How do you not have peanut butter and jelly
Because
in your house?
I don't eat peanut butter.
Does no one in your family do?
I think my mom does, but like we don't got jelly.
Cart, stop playing Fortnite Death Sounds on the podcast.
Yeah, Claire, why did you
Did not
talk?
do that. These
I
are
literally
false
watched you
accusations.
do that.
We're kind of rolling right now, and you're fucking
I don't-
interrupting us.
Didn't
We have
do it.
two viewers that aren't us, so
I'm trying.
this is
I'm
a
trying
fucking
to say
big deal now,
something.
boys. Say something in chat.
Come,
Trevor,
Shut.
how have you
Well-
never had a like peanut butter sandwich? That's the most
Because
basic food in the
I
world.
smell it, right? It doesn't smell good to me. I don't like the smell of peanut butter.
Do you
It
like
smells like
peanuts?
No,
Do you like penis?
Do you like
Yes.
peanuts?
Do you like
Oh.
peanuts? Penis?
I do like. I don't like peanuts.
Do you like penis?
You don't like
I like-
peanuts? Huh. I mean, peanuts and like peanut butter are very different tastes, though.
Peanuts are good.
No, peanuts.
I don't like.
No, I don't do
I
that.
don't. I don't
I
like
don't
nuts.
do that drug.
You don't like any nuts at all?
No.
What
No.
about like Nutella?
There's a.
Pistachios?
I don't
Cashews?
like Nutella either. I don't
You don't
like
like
Nutella.
Nutella?
It's too. It's not. I don't. I can't.
We are
Alright.
unraveling some shit. right now.
Almonds.
What
Almond?
happened
Almonds.
here?
Almonds are fine. I can eat almonds.
That's
But
okay.
I know that's a nut.
That's like a
Yo,
shitty
you could
nut,
take
though.
a nut, Trev?
Trevor, you
Almonds.
Do you like nuts?
Trevor, you like nuts
I
in your
don't
mouth?
I don't like nuts.
Trevor, do you like cum?
This is peak.
Whoa,
fucking
wait, whoa,
content
Griffin.
for you.
Griffin,
back.
why are we talking about that? now?
Almonds
What is that?
are the only like nut I will eat. I don't prefer it.
Yo.
Like I won't go out of my way to eat them.
You heard it here first, folks.
But you,
Nut
but Trevor,
I will
last
eat.
night you ate my nut.
False. Quarantine. Social distancing. Distancing.
Oh my god, you fucking said something wrong, you absolute buffoon.
Okay.
That's a
you watch
interesting.
fucking B story.
Oh, we're not bringing that up again. We already talked about it. It's gone. It's in the past.
Listen, I will eat almonds if you give them to me, but I won't. Go...
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Discord's,
Trevor,
Discord's not really working in our favor here, huh?
Trevor, what other classic foods do you not like? Do you like
Grilled cheese,
cheeseburgers?
bacon, mac and cheese.
Pizza?
Yeah, I think he's gone.
I think
we
Trevor's
lost
gonna
him.
get back.
Okay,
Fallen soldier
do we transition
into
To
what?
what?
into the? We were gonna
Womanhood?
talk about. We were gonna talk about the abolishment.
Oh yeah. Go.
Okay.
Wait, where that was an actual one.
It's storytelling time. Here
Why
comes
would
the
we
short bus.
Is this the short bus segment?
Time.
Welcome everyone to this segment of
Welcome
the
to the
podcast.
short bus story time. We will tell
The
you
short
a
bus
short
story time.
short story as we take a ride on the short bus. All
With
right,
helmets.
with helmets. Safety number 1. All right. So, am I telling this story? What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure Griffin
shit.
knows the best, to be honest.
I mean, I don't know. Was Griffin there?
What's the highest grade in history right now?
I have a
Are we
100
talking
in
about like
history.
LMK slavery? Because that's what I thought we were talking about.
That's what.
Ow.
That's
Oh, let's
I'm
go. The
getting an incoming
abolishment.
FaceTime call from Trevor Myler.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
we have a special guest here on the
I think that
podcast.
Trevor's like internet may have crashed.
Trevor's
it would seem one of our co-hosts, Trevor's internet has gone out.
The stream could hear you. No, I'm just saying, don't watch yourself.
This guy said sorry.
He said sorry in such a tone.
Okay, we're
All right, it's all right. We could finish off without you.
All right.
yeah, fuck you, Trevor.
He
All right,
serious-
might
Serious
make it
talking
back.
point though. Skippy or Jif?
Skippy, 100%. Not even
Skippy.
a question.
for
We have
peanut
any
butter.
contesting here?
Skip
Who
it.
the fuck eats Jif peanut butter?
I don't know.
I
Skippy
have
all
something
day.
see Jif like at the grocery store,
You know what's
and
good?
like, no one's bought it. It's like just all there.
The marshmallow shit. What's that?
Fluff?
Yeah, fluff. That's
I've never
good.
had it in my life.
'Cause you-
Joey, our friend Joey used to have every day for lunch. He used to have fluff and banana sandwich, and it sometimes it had peanut butter on it.
Oh,
I've
speaking
never
of
seen
Joey.
someone fucking make more of a fucking mess in my entire life.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
Speaking of
disgusting.
Joey. Short bus story time.
Are we doing the
Hey.
It's like playing like shitty like music like as the bus goes by.
That's the point. Okay. Speaking of Joey, right? 7th grade. This guy came
Oh,
running out.
Oh, he's back.
Who's back? No one's back. Okay, speaking of
Trevor's
Joey.
back.
This guy
Listen.
came running out of the breezeway, threw his laptop through the window. Through the window. Can you believe it? Through the fucking window and fucking shattered it. And then he was gone. The aides looked for him. He was fucking gone. He disappeared, that guy. Out of
And this is
sheer
all
terror.
because me and Clark kept slapping his thighs. Or not his thighs, his calves.
The-
Giving him a little calf
Yeah, you
slap.
wanna touch
It
his
was
You were
thighs?
all-
slapping whose thighs?
I don't recall this part of the story. I don't think
We were
there
slapping
was.
his calves and getting him
I
all
don't
pissed
think
off.
there was any contact made.
We have an incoming FaceTime call from Vinny Spoto, host of the show.
Are
My
all
Wi-Fi just went out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another fallen soldier. It seems
What
that
the
my
fuck?
Wi-Fi has decided to
We are really getting taken out here.
We've been live for a good 30 minutes. I think this is a good pilot episode.
this
Can
is
you guys
great.
really
No,
get
no,
this
no.
optimum Wi-Fi?
pilot episode has to be the longest one. I know it's like that crazy episode.
Should we do
doesn't actually
24-hour
run.
stream?
We keep going.
We keep going.
Spo,
Podcasts usually last longer than.
It's
30
usually
minutes.
it's
I mean, what
usually
if we
like
get
45 minutes to an hour, dude.
I say we do like an hour 15 for the first one.
Stars.
Griffin,
You're furry,
we're
dick
pushing it here, dude. We're fucking
Animal
running
porn
thin
you
on
watch.
topics.
We
Spo,
had this whole topic that we never even got to.
What topic?
We can talk about how like people's like internets
Vinny,
keep going
I-
out. This is
you're off
crazy.
your phone.
Coronavirus?
Can you Spo,
What?
ask Vinny if he has optimum Wi-Fi.
He hung up on me. I think he
Hold on,
does,
I'm on
though.
my phone.
Tell Vinny to go on his phone.
It would seem
This is falling
Vinny,
apart. I think we need a short pilot episode just to get the ball
Vinny
rolling.
and Trevor's internet have
We'll
gone
come back
out.
stronger next week. Thank you to the 2 viewers that were here at one point.
Is that it?
I think they left. I
We're
don't know.
finishing.
We lost 2 people.
I'm
We like
still
didn't even
here, I'm
finish
just
the
on
like
my
short
phone.
bus. Yeah, Trevor's back, and then Vinny can just go on his phone.
All right, I thought we finished the short bus story.
That was
I
it.
thought
That
we were
was
talking
just-
about abolishing slavery.
I thought we
What
were
happened?
talking about like slavery at like LMK.
That's what I thought we were too.
You were talking about
Oh,
Joey
the
throwing his
game we used to
laptop.
play at recess?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about actual slavery. I was like, what is this fucking